Hello, everyone. I'm your host, Chris Kelly, and I'm thrilled to have with me today Bruce Truman. Bruce is the leader of the BLT Technology and Innovation Group, a good friend, and an industry icon. Bruce, welcome to the program.
Thanks,
Glad to
Chris.
have you.
Thank you.
Bruce, I saw the LinkedIn post that you did on 2025 and your reference to platform plays. Sounds like a hot topic. Tell us what you're thinking here.
Sure, happy to do that. And it does amaze me when I do some of those posts, how many folks read it. Um, I think I've been a big advocate for platform plays in animal health for a long time, probably preaching about the different benefits of them, so to speak, for 10 or 15 years. And it's all about creating efficiencies and solving problems for our veterinary practices. When I was at VMX, I did a talk on emerging trends in technology, kind of building upon that post, Chris. And I kind of knew the answer, what I was going to see, but I asked the audience, and I did a show of hands first. It was mostly all veterinarians in the room, and simply asked them about the faxes they're getting in, which is called pet owner initiated, pet parent
Sure.
initiated prescription requests. Everybody's hands went up. Yeah, we're getting them. Yes, it's a problem. VHMA did a study, and they showed that the average veterinary practice is spending 8 hours a day on this. 6 hours of staff, so team time, and 2 hours of doctor time. So my point with that post, and even in the talk that I did there, is all about we can solve this problem. As an industry, we can get all of our leaders together and we can solve this problem for our veterinary practice. So I'm advocating that we do it collaboratively.
So, what do you think the main challenges are in making this happen?
I think it's getting everybody on board, getting everybody to see the benefit. It is an absolute no-brainer for the veterinary practice. Everybody's going to say, you're making this available. My team member can go to one place to look at this and do all the approvals from a variety of places. For those folks that I talk to, there's a pile of paper, there's a pile of faxes, or there's e-faxes, or there's snail mail still coming in, and phone calls, all to try to get a hold of this prescription. And there's a group that, and I respect the group that's saying, hey, we're going to hold on to our pharmacy and the veterinary clinic. We're going to hold on to that and we're going to protect it. What I really, and this is kind of tangential but plays into it, what I really struggle with is when especially the VHMA open forum that I read every day, I struggle when a practice is saying, we're going to make it hard for our pet parent, that client, to get a hold of that script. We're going to make it hard. Like they have to come in, or we only mail it, or there's a $5 charge. Those clients are not going to be happy about that. They're not. The data shows that the pharmacy, unfortunately, continues to shrink. So my platform play and what I'm advocating for, let's embrace this. Let's solve the problem for our veterinary practices to make their life easier. I want that 8 hours to go back to patient care, to professional services. That's what we want to do with that 8 hours.
Do you think that can help the cost of care gap and kind of the slowdown that we're seeing right now?
I do, absolutely. I think that's if we make the practice more efficient, then they can reallocate those resources to do more with what they have. Patient care, maybe we can reallocate that to client acquisition programs. And, in talking to some of the leaders in the practice management space, that is what they are saying now. Let's focus on client acquisition. And not every practice has slowed down significantly. I do want to acknowledge a lot of these practices are full up, like fully booked. But also we're hearing more and more practices that are slowing down. They do have open appointment slots, and we want to fill those slots. And digital marketing, client acquisition programs is how you're going to accomplish that.
Thank you so much for coming in and joining us today, and look forward to future conversations.
Thanks, Chris.
Thank you.